sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette Stadium. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the New England Patriots. On the Texans sideline, head coach D'Amico Ryans. His guys, losers a week ago, trying to turn things around here. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. New England trying to get a place on offense.
And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
He's got it complete to Gibbs.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Trevion Henderson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Out is their quarterback with his offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Ortiz. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
3rd down and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Back to throw. Ortiz. Shifts by him.
Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. 71 yards.
And the Patriots lead this now 13-0 here in the Patriots offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits.
Here's Ortiz. Throwing to start the drive. Throw left side complete. That's Douglas. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards. First down.
For Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Off the play fake. Ortiz. He's going to float this one deep right side. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball, and if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 12-yard line.
To throw is Ortiz. Off the play fake. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Touchdown!
Trevion Henderson.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Pats are able to widen their advantage.
What a first quarter. Boom, you're up 3 scores just like that, and the offense clicking.
And they're thinking to themselves, we can totally overwhelm this team. Now flip it over. They're going to get the ball back.
Yeah.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns and run for another already in this first half as his guys begin 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Ortiz. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Ortiz.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He'll try and do this himself.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Looking to throw. Ortiz. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 41-yard line.
And the Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Ortiz. Oh, the ball comes out on a hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. How about that? Their quarterback, 34 yards.
And the Patriots continue to pull away here in this first half.
And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take.
Patriots offense and their quarterback ready to go once more.
Ready, set.
Ortiz throwing to start the drive. And his throw is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He finds Douglas complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. 35 yards. And the Patriots are pouring it on.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his third already in this first half, as he'll try again with a first down.
Throwing to start the drive. Ortiz.
That is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it will still leave him with a third down.
It's a gain of 6.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the gun on third down, Ortiz.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
And the Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
This pass down the field for Gibbs.
That's caught inside the 20. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 59 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2.
And they can run this score up even further as they begin this drive with a first and goal and that huge lead.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can. But this,
and that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. From 3 yards out.
and the Patriots continue to pour it on. They go up by 40 now. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays.
And this is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. 70 yards.
And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Ortiz. He'll take a shot for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
A 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Foxborough.
Off play action, Ortiz. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 33. That one goes for 24 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, down at the 33. His throw caught at about the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll go with the keeper. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Patriots are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. So here are the Patriots to take over. They've got the lead yet again in this ball game with their winning streak right now sitting at 10. Ortiz now throwing to start the drive. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Off the play fake, Ortiz. Completes it to Douglas. Oh, what a move. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
First down.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
From 17 yards out.
And the Patriots add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were.
Comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I both enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Down the left sideline.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Patriots have 11-0 in their sights as they add on to their lead. CD, it'll go into the books as just one win, but this is a really impressive. New England's offense set to go. They don't really certainly need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
That goes for a gain of 31.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Back to throw now on first down.
Downfield throw tipped, but he still got it.
And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their...
The Patriots gearing up to go now.
CD, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. This has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game, well decided a long time ago.
Rocco 80. Go.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field.
Well, took a real chance with that one, but it's incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here we go, Shaq.
Operating from the gun, Ortiz. He finds his man, complete. It's Gibbs. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
That's good for our Patriots. First down. First and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That'll be caught. It's Scott. Look at the big fella go.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Another touchdown here in the fourth quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And partner, you
This was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they were, but don't forget about the effort by this defense as well.
Yeah, they weren't going to let up just because the lead was saved. They wanted to play as big a part in this game as their offense did in making this blowout. They needed to be noticed as well, and they played accordingly.
So for New England,